guys, it's Matt from Tech Ranger Gaming. Today we're looking at the Xbox Summer Update, which just came out yesterday, which is July 30th if you're watching this later on. So right now I'm checking out the Xbox One background music, and apparently it's not really here. It is and it isn't. So that's what we're going to talk about today. We're just going to kind of go over what's in this update, and I have my headset on because one of the new things in this update is Cortana, which can be controlled by your headset, this thing right here. You don't need Kinect anymore. You can still use the original Xbox commands if you want, and you can still use the Kinect with Cortana or not. You do need one or the other, but you don't need both. If you want to control your Xbox with your voice, you don't need that Kinect anymore. You just need this thing. Right now, if you guys have not gotten the update yet, I'm just going to show you guys how to do that. First things first, I'm going to test out Cortana here. Hey Cortana, go to settings. Without further ado, let's jump into what is actually in this update. My games and apps is right here. You don't need to go all the way down in order to get to them, but before that, you could always hit that right trigger, and then you could go all the way down. So now also in this area, you can also move your pins very easily. So if you press Y, you can move pins. If I play Red Dead a lot more than anything else, I'll just move it to the front. So now let's go to games and apps. Hey Cortana, go to my games and apps. Hey Cortana, go to my games and apps. Well, as we can see, Cortana still needs some work. Good thing I still have my controller. I will say that the voice commands for Cortana, she's able to pick up more on what you're saying, even if you say it really fast, because you have this headset on. If you were still doing it through Kinect, it picks up a lot of noise. Clarity of your voice through that may not be as clear. Now we are at the My Games and app. We are just going to kind of look through what's new. Already I can see some more sorting options. There was some before, but it seems now there's more. So if I want to group stuff by letter, I can just go down, and it's all vertical now, so I can just kind of scroll down. Also, which I am super excited about, we have the ability to change the tile size, which doesn't seem like a huge deal, but so now I'm on large tiles. So if we go to small tiles, wow, that makes a difference. So I can easily go through all of my games, and then you can still use the triggers to kind of go up. Let's see, what is that? 1, 2, 3, about 3 letters. Another thing I'm really excited about with this update in the My Games and Apps is the ability to go to the ready to install section easily. So instead, before you had to go all the way down to the right in order to get to your ready to install, and if you had a lot of apps or a lot of games, it took a long time to go all the way down there. Now I can easily do that, so if I needed to easily install one of these things, I could. Apps, same thing, same sorting options, and then you can easily see updates for your games and apps, and then you can also easily see your queue. And the cool thing about the queue now is that you can reorder what you want to download first, or priority, but now you can actually kind of reorder them and say, hey, I want to do this one first, then immediately start this one after that. So background music, let's talk about background music. Background music is here, sort of. You should be able to connect to your Xbox One and play the background music there. Right now, the goal is to get a bunch of different music apps like iHeartRadio, Pandora, Groove, all that stuff. I'm able to play in the background. Pandora is going to be one of the first music apps that you can play background music in. So if you have like OneCast on, you should be able to go ahead and play the background music through that, but right now you will not be able to do that. So the background music thing is unfortunate, but we're getting really close. Right now, let's look at the store. The game store has changed quite a bit. You can easily see best rated games, all the backwards compatible stuff without having to go through like 15 different screens. Let's click on Fallout New Vegas. We see a portion of their game hub right now. There's ratings and reviews. You can write a review if you would like, but you have to own the app, which is nice, so people just can't say random stuff for whatever game, like, oh, this game sucks. Well, you didn't play it, so you can't say anything. Okay, so I just pulled up Red Dead Redemption, and there are some ratings, and surprisingly enough, it's a 4.8, which I'm actually not surprised at all, because Red Dead Redemption's a great game, Should be doing some more of that on my channel, but anyways, this is not about that. I think this is great, and that people can write reviews, and you know, whether it be friends or just other people checking out the store, just kind of browsing around, they can see reviews on the games and get more of an idea of if they'll like it or not. Let's focus a little more on Cortana. Cortana is available if you bring up the guide and then go to snap an app. You're gonna want to snap Cortana, and that's how you activate it the first time. So right now I have Cortana snapped, and it actually kind of shows you a list of like commands you asked it before. And obviously I said go to my games and apps before, and it was just like, oh, okay, we'll go to the store. No, Cortana, I don't want to go to the store. Cortana still has some bugs in it. If you have the snapped, you can do push to talk. It would be nice if you could actually map a button on your controller just for Cortana, and then instead of saying like, hey Cortana, whatever, you can just say push to talk. Who is the tallest woman in the world? Interesting. They interface Cortana with Bing, similar to how Windows 10 works. It's all integrated, so if you ask it something kind of off the wall like, hey Cortana, who is the tallest man in the world? Nice. So you can pull up stuff like that if you really want to know that stuff while you're gaming. Probably don't. Another thing I'm really excited about with Cortana is the ability to launch games and not have to say the whole name. So I played some games with some long names, like The Division and Black Ops. Sometimes I don't really think to say the full name, so it's nice to be able just to say, you know, part of it and like have the console recognize what you're saying. Let's say, hey Cortana, go to Black Ops 3. Boom. So it automatically recognized that I wanted to start up Black Ops 3. What if I want to switch and I'm like, I don't really want to play Black Ops 3 right now. I actually do. But let's just say I want to go to The Division. Hey Cortana, go to The Division. So it kind of lingers a little bit. Cortana's not super fast yet. That'll change over time. I think it's going to be a work in progress, and like it'll get better over time, I'm sure. And the more data that they're able to collect on how people use Cortana and how fast Cortana is will improve the accuracy over time. That's about it for the summer update. There's not a ton of stuff in it other than Cortana being the big one. Obviously background music still not totally there yet, but we are getting really close, guys. But right now, definitely if you have OneCast or have an Android or Windows 10 device, definitely check that out. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm interested to see other people using that stuff because I do not have Android or Windows 10. I would be interested to see that stuff work out. The other thing I do want to find out from you guys is if you use the Windows 10 Xbox app, those have also gotten some features. Hope you guys enjoyed this kind of quick look at the update. Let me know if you found it helpful. Let me know if I missed something. But if you liked the video, definitely give it that thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And as always, if you guys like what you saw and you want to see more of my stuff, definitely check out my channel. Definitely subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, enjoy the update. Let me know what you think, and I'll catch you guys later.